So the fans have been wanting to know what's up with the TA interview. Is that ever going to happen?
Well, with TA, like we got to be careful with dealing with TA and the TA situation because I believe from certain things that I've been hearing and behind the scenes or whatever the case may be, because of certain steps that TA took, were arguments that he might have had with Joe, asking Joe for his money. Joe is going to flip that and try to get dudes for extortion. So now, doing these interviews is kind of dangerous with TA because it's like, okay, if you can prove that we trying to extort Fat Joe, then that means we try to extort the African man by the too. So I have to be careful because if something like that was to happen and I'm tied to them, I could end up going to jail for actually doing interviews against Fat Joe because now it becomes a situation where they're going to try to make it seem like TA is trying to extort him out of what Fat Joe really owes him.
Oh, and so you're saying that they're going to try to tie in people to be like, you guys were helping him and getting something from it?
Let me tell you something. Fat Joe sat up there and said that I was trying to destroy hip hop. I lost my monetization an hour and a half later. That wasn't coincidental. You made videos with TA and out of nowhere lost your monetization. You don't see the connection?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. And the reason they gave me was total BS too. It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Because YouTube already, like you can't really talk to somebody like on the phone. Like they got them, people that do the live chat, but they're like outsourced to some other country. They might even be AI for all I know, but they're like only trained to answer a couple different scenarios, right?
Man, you'd be surprised which one of these YouTubers that we be watching that's also working for YouTube that sabotage your page. You'd be surprised.
Elaborate on that.
Well, I mean, some people actually work behind the scenes at YouTube. And when you find your page being rigged, you got to understand where is it coming from.
Yeah, my numbers ain't been the same since I came back, bro. And I totally see where you're coming from because like you're always talking about how they're pulling your numbers down.
My live ended. I had 3,000 people that watched my live. My live ended. My last live that I just did today, it ended with 9,700 views. YouTube gave me 135 views after my live went off for an hour.
Wow. So what is your plan to fix that? Is Snotbox TV helping you like cuz it's not fully connected or
It's time. It's time to branch out. It's time to work Rumble. It's time to build my own website. It's time to branch out. It's time to start doing meet and greets and bringing the people out. And see, even with you, I think at some point in time, if you smart, you start showing yourself and build your following up so that people will come out and support you. Because the reality of it is, this platform is a very disloyal platform, and they only give you 15 minutes of fame. Then they start trying to sabotage you. They're trying to kill you off before you even die off.
yeah.
I'm still considered to be the best of the best on YouTube, but look what they're doing to my numbers.
It's true, man. And it's hard because YouTube has like a monopoly, right? They know they could do whatever the hell they want. They're the best game in town, pretty much, right? And a lot of times people they don't want to go to a different platform to watch you, even though they claim they love you, they'll support you, whatever. It's all about convenience for them. If it's inconvenient for them to go to your Patreon, to go to Rumble, or whatever, they don't care. No matter how much they said they love you or they'll support you.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, some people, your real supporters, is just you just got to keep with your message, keep with your craft. People going to support you. Some are, some not. The ones that supporting you, that's the ones you roll with. The ones that ain't supporting you, I mean, it is what it is. Ain't no love lost because it ain't no love there.
Yeah, and I think that you've said before, kind of like not everybody that is watching you is really there to support you.
Come on, I just did a live earlier, and one of the people in the live was like, "Aha, that's why you falling off." Like, huh? Like, listen. At the end of the day, every TV show, after a while, your numbers start to die down. I'm cool with that. I get to bow out gracefully as one of the best in the game. You know, I got over 500,000 followers, even though I know my following is bigger than that. I know they held my numbers back. They're not gonna give me my true numbers. I'm good with that. I never it wasn't my goal to make it to where I'm at right now. But once I got on the path, it became my goal. And I did it. And it wasn't hard for me to do. I just kept working. That's it.
You know what's crazy to me is like how do people talk shit and say that, oh, you fallen off when they themselves were never on to begin with? You still did something that they never did to begin with.
It's that part. That's the crazy part that's bugging me out. These dudes be lucky if they. Some of them be lucky if they even get 500 to 1,000 people. Like I'll still do a live and have 3,000 people watching me, and we know it's more people in the building. We know they sabotaging my platform, but you know what? It is what it is. Like I said, I bow out gratefully. I'm happy to still be, and I'm still able to feed my family. You know what I mean? I accumulated certain things out of life. I'm living on a level that I enjoy in life. I got my dogs, my fish, my turtles. You know what I mean? I got a pond in my yard, fish tanks in my kitchen, living room. Like, you know what I mean? I'm good.
Yeah, man.